Hi everyone, welcome to JavaScript Bytes, where we solve practical JavaScript problems in bite-sized chunks. Today we are building something awesome, an AI-powered code generator using vanilla JavaScript and the OpenAI API. With just one click, our app will ask ChatGPT for a motivational quote and display it instantly. It's completely beginner friendly. We'll go step by step through the HTML, JavaScript, and the AI request. We'll keep everything local in this tutorial using a .env file and a small backend server to keep our API keys safe. If you ever want to put this online, you'll need to deploy the backend too, because exposing your API key in front-end code is a security risk and not recommended. Never worked with AI before? No worries. I'll explain everything, including things like temperature and max tokens. So let's dive in. I'll be creating three files in this project. Index.html would contain a web page. Server.js would be a small Node.js server. .env is where we'll hide our OpenAI API key. We'll also use npm to install a few packages. Let's start with the UI. Okay, this is a simple layout with a button and a box where the AI generated code will appear. Let me add some styling here as well. Right, our styling is ready. Let's go to our backend now. To set up the backend, we first need to convert this project into a node project. And to that, I need to go to our terminal and issue the following commands. Right, this installed Express to run the server, .env to read our .env file, Cores to allow browser access, and the OpenAI SDK. Let's first set up our .env file where we are going to define only one key, OpenAI API key, and I'm going to paste the value here. Unfortunately, the process of obtaining API key from OpenAI website keeps changing, so I'm not including that in this video. You can Google on how to obtain it from their website using the interface applicable when you watch this video, right? So once you obtain it, you're gonna paste it here and save this file. One very important note, never share this file, never upload it to GitHub, and don't ever paste your API key directly into JavaScript that runs in the browser. Someone could steal it. You're going to securely pass it to the backend using the technique applicable to your deployment server. Right, so let's go to our server.js and write the server code. So here's what's happening. We read the key from .env file using .env. We set up a / quote endpoint. When someone hits it, we send a prompt to OpenAI asking, give me a short motivational quote. Then we return a response as JSON. Let's break down the most important settings here. So the model GPT-4 is a powerful and affordable AI model used in ChatGPT. It understands prompts and generates responses. Messages is how we can chat with the AI. Each message has a role, user, assistant, or system, and a content string. In our case, we are just sending one message from the user. Temperature settings controls creativity. A low temperature like 0 gives very focused, factual, and stable answers. A higher temperature like zero point 0.8 makes the AI more playful, expressive, and diverse, perfect for creative writing like quotes. There also used to be max tokens, which limited the length of the response, but that has been deprecated, so I'm not using it. All right, now we need to connect our button in the front end to the back end. For that, I'm going to go here and add a script section. All right, here we are. So when you click the button, we show thinking in the text box while we fetch the code. We then send a post request to our backend. The backend calls OpenAPI. The code comes back and we show it on the screen. Time to test it out. First thing, we need to start our server. So I'm going to do it using Node server.js. All right, it has started. Now time to get our page. All right, let me generate code. Thinking. We have our code. If I press again, we should see a fresh code every time we click. Magic. One last thing, this is a local project only. It won't work if you upload it to GitHub Pages or Netlify because the API key must stay private. So you'll need a real backend like Vercel or a Cloud Function for secure deployment, but we'll save that for another video. In fact, I have a full playlist on this channel, Learn Awesome, to create a full stack application with AI assistance, which covers deployment using free services. So you can check that out. I'll provide link in the description. And there you go. You've built a real AI code generator using JavaScript and the OpenAI API. You learned how to keep your API keys secure using .env file, how to send a prompt to ChatGPT, what temperature it actually mean, and how to build an interactive UI that fetches live AI results. If you found this helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more beginner-friendly projects. Thanks for watching.